We're going to go ahead and get started. Today, we are going to talk about bid to buy guns, email blast, and some other things with emails and bid to buy guns. Then, let's see. Okay. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sarah Boss. I have worked with MarkNet Alliance doing bid to buy guns, email blast, and contact management for over 2.5 years. And I've been in the auction marketing industry for over 12 years. For MarkNet, I also create and manage Facebook and Google ad campaigns for other MarkNet members. And I live in Jefferson City, Missouri with my husband, my 2 kids, and my 2 dogs. That sounds like a country song. All right. First of all, what is bid to buy guns? Bid to buy guns is an auction marketplace with a wide selection of high quality firearms, knives, ammunition, and other hunting and sportsman's merchandise. You browse auction from sellers across the country all on one easy to use website. And then there's shipping of firearms to an FFL dealer is available. Um, that's kind of our description that we use that we have on the website for what bid to buy guns is. But to break it down, essentially, it's bid to buy guns is created from firearm auctions from MarkNet members, and we're sharing our auctions to get sellers from different members and just get you more sellers all around. Okay, so here are some of the bid to buy gun analytics. Bid to buy guns peak traffic days are Mondays and Tuesdays. As you can see, the biggest day is Monday because that's when the email gets sent out, and the next biggest day is Tuesday. Because I send them out at 6 o'clock, so people are still opening them Tuesday morning into Tuesday afternoon. As you can see, so from the analytics, our users from sessions, most of them come directly to us from the internet. They've typed in bidtobuyguns.com, or they have us bookmarked, or even sometimes they could be considered direct if they can't tell where they can come from. So some of those could be coming from email also. The second biggest group our method coming into the users by session is email. Sorry about that, guys. Is email. And I can't. This isn't my, I thought I was in Google Analytics, guys. I'm sorry. This is my slide. It comes in second, which is okay because really we want them coming from everywhere, not just from direct or not just from email. And as you can see down here, email, and this is a 30-day 30-day window. And I don't believe this is honestly 100% correct because I have gotten more opens and clicks on the email than 730 users. So this is Google Analytics 4. I still don't think they're pulling through all the data that they're supposed to be. But as you can see, there are 730 users in 1,255 sessions. They've spent from that, the average engagement time for a session was 1 minute and 8 seconds, which besides paid search, which we only had one, I don't know where that's coming from because we don't do paid search. It's the longest engagement time per session. So that's really good. All right, let's move on. So sending placement requests, whenever you want your auction to show up on bidtobuyguns.com, you want to make sure the firearm category on your project details page is selected. That should send us an automatic request, but I would suggest also just sending a placement request just to make sure. You want to send the placement request as soon as possible to get the most exposure. The sooner the better, even if you don't have your catalog up or your listing's not completely done. But as soon as you put your auction on your website, you should request it on our website too. Also, we check the placement request several times a week. So if you sent it and it's been a day or two and it hasn't been approved yet, just give us a call. But once they're approved, they take a couple hours to show up on the website. Okay, so how to send a placement request. First, you want to go into the details section of your auction in Streamline. Then scroll towards the bottom until you see the share info tab. And then you want to find Bid to Buy Guns on there and click display only. That will show it on our website only. We won't be working together. We'll just be showing it on our website, just like you would do with any other auction. And then click save. Really simple to do that. Another thing that you want to make sure that you do is separate your firearms from the catalog. So if you have a catalog that has like an estate auction that has household goods, tools and guns and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you separate out your your guns into a separate catalog. That way you can advertise your other catalog that has your household items and stuff like that. You can advertise that on Facebook or Google and not get dinged for it because it's got guns in it. And also it makes it easier on the Bid to Buy Gun side. There, most people coming to that website are just going there to um, to look at guns and firearm accessories and ammo and that kind of stuff. And they don't really necessarily want to look through all the household goods and stuff like that. So it just kind of keeps it clean and separates the two. If you have questions on creating a second catalog and linking it, just contact our tech support, our support team, and they will help you get that going. Um, okay, so we have a new feature that we're offering now, and it is exclusive email blast, kind of like what MarkNet offers for auctions, exclusive email blasts. Um, they go out to all active bidders, active registered firearm bidders. And the email is first come, first served, and it will only run once a week on Wednesdays. The cost will be $500, and we'll feature 6 to 8 pictures and a brief description of your auction um, in the email. You can also send a placement request, or not a placement request, but a request for marketing request for the exclusive email blast the same way you request a hot lot email blast. Um, just please include a note in the description that you'd like an exclusive email blast. That way I know it's not just a hot lot for 150. It'll be a exclusive email blast. And only your email will be featured, or only your auction will be featured on that email. You're not sharing it with anybody else. Okay, so the Bid to Buy Guns weekly email blast, it goes out on Mondays around 6 p.m. That's about the best time I found to send out an email is Monday afternoon to send to Tuesday afternoon. Um, Also, email is going to be sent out to all registered firearm bidders who have an active email account. And we're going to talk about active email accounts here in a little bit. But this is an example of an email that we put together for someone. Um, you'll have a picture and you can tell me which picture to use or which lot to use, or I'll find one to use. Um, in the title, this is the title that they had on their catalog. So I use that. You can tell me what to use here if you'd rather me not do that. It's kind of I'll do whatever and in theory I'll do whatever you want to do if I can. So it's $150 for each hot lot email blast that your auction is included in. Um, you can run for more than 1 week. Just include a note in your marketing request that you want to run 2 weeks or however many weeks. Um, and it'll just be $150 for each week. Auctions are also listed in first come, first served basis. So if you want to have the top spot, just reserve your email, as soon as you can, and hopefully nobody else has an email scheduled for that day. Also, like I said earlier, let us know if you have an item you would like featured. Otherwise, we will choose for you. Okay, so how to send a MarkNet request for an email blast. To submit a request, you have two options to access the form in Streamline. First, you can go to the help and support section on the left-hand side of Streamline and choose the new request in the upper right-hand corner. Or you can, when you're in your workspace, you can click on projects and then go to your project within that and then click on MarkNet request in the upper right-hand corner. It's really easy to do. If you have issues, just feel free to call me or email me and I can help you through it. Um, whenever you whenever you do that, after that, you have two options. You can either choose marketing or support, and you want to choose marketing, and then from that choose the drop down from then choose from the drop down menu, like a MarkNet email blast. Once we receive your request, we will follow up with your with we'll follow up with you regarding action items, deadlines, and costs as applicable. Sorry, guys, there's a strange dog running around my yard, and I don't know whose dog it is. You can see it out my window. All right, cleaning up Bidify contacts. I'm just going to go over a quick overview over this. This is something that every company probably needs to do at some point. If you're not for sure if you need to do it for your contacts, let me know, and I can look at your contacts and we can decide what to do from there. Some of the things we're going to go over is why you should clean up your contacts, our member-wide open and click rates for MarkNet, and then the current bid to buy guns open and click rates, and then what bid to buy guns did to clean up their contacts. So, why should you clean up your contacts? Cleaning your list ensures that you're only sending to the contacts that want to hear from you, and helps keep your emails out of the spam folder. So on emails, you really want to only send to people that you know are going to open. You don't want to send to people that are just going to ignore it or put it in their delete it or mark it spam or something like that. You want people that are actually going to interact with your email. Um, open and click rates are more important now than how many people are on your list. You can also kind of tell when or how can you tell when your list or when you need to clean up your contacts? If you have a large number of least engaged contacts, you definitely want to clean up your contacts. A large number of contacts but low engagement, meaning that you have a lot of contacts and they're not participating in your emails, they're not opening them, they're not clicking them, they're not interacting with them in some point. Or if your bounce rate is high. If your bounce rate is high, there's a couple things you can do. Um, but one of them could be cleaning up your contacts, and that would help with those bounce rates. So, MarkNet member wide in bid to buy guns, open and click rates. Member wide, we have 671,568 email contacts. That does not include MarkNet Alliance's number of email contacts. This is just members and bid to buy guns. The current open rate is 33.65% and our click rate is 4.75%. Um, so that's okay. The open rate's kind of low, so I think as a group, as a member wide group, we should start cleaning up our contacts, and that number would really go up probably closer to 40 or 50%. And the click rate is 5.75, which is okay. But I like to see it around 7 to 8%, I believe was what the magic number was. Um, before we cleaned up bid to buy guns contacts, our open rate for 30 days was 30%, with a 2.5% click rate. And now, and I've only had the contacts cleaned up for about 3 weeks, so this isn't really accurate yet. But our new open rate is 48% with a click rate of 4%. And it has gone up since I created this stat or created this presentation. So as you can see, just cleaning up your contacts will help your open rates. Will open it. I mean, you're not really having more people open them. You're just not sending them to the people that aren't going to open them at all. What did Bid to Buy Guns do to clean up contacts? Um, there's a couple things that we were going to do, but I decided to create a quick, simple survey to get the contact's attention. Um, and that can be really anything, asking them any kind of questions. You want to give them clear, simple instructions on how to unsubscribe if they want. I put mine at my unsubscribe notice at the top of the page so they could see it easier if they wanted to unsubscribe. And just remember that we're trying to keep contacts that actually want to see your emails. You could always do an easy giveaway like a t-shirt or a hat to those that answer the survey. Whoever answered the survey, draw them out of a hat or however you want to do it. And then, give them a simple gift like that. Um, then I took the contacts off my least engagement list if they opened the email. And then everyone else was unsubscribed by uploading my least engaged list to my unsubscribed list in Constant Contact. And this was my survey that I did. I just asked two simple questions. How did you hear about Made to Buy Guns and what type of auctions do you prefer? Um, so they, it's not hard for them and I'm not asking them very personal questions and that way it's not coming across as spam. I didn't want it to come across looking spammy or anything like that. Um, and here's where I put my unsubscribe notice up here, so they could go to the bottom of the page and unsubscribe if they wanted to. Okay. A new thing that we're doing is going to be sending out weekly email reports from the emails that are sent out. They're going to be sent out on Fridays for the um, the hot lot or top spot email. On Mondays, they're going to be sent out for the exclusive email. I had to get that right. Sorry, there's about 5 days in between. So that should give us a good, accurate number for opens and opening click rates. So right now, Bid to Buy Guns, we had about 23,000 contacts. After I cleaned them up, we have 13,280 active email contacts. I call them active because they actively participate in the emails. Um, and then here are here are the open and click rates and bounce rates for different industries that we're in. Um, this is off of Constant Contact. So if you get into your account, you could pull this up and see all this. And this is current as of September. So when we're at 33%, we're kind of in the middle right now. But if we could get it up into the 40s, we would, almost be at the top of the open rates for the industry. Okay. So some of the things that's going to be included on the weekly email report is what segmentation list you're in. So whenever people click your auction on our email blast, they get added to a list. So um, let's say Almond Auction had an email and people were clicking on their auction, they would automatically be added to Almond Auction's registered firearm bidders list or email list, not registered, I'm sorry, the email clicks list. So we can kind of see um, who your bidders are and where they're coming from. and just get information from that. And we can also see, what bidders were participated or, in which auctions, which company. Um, yeah, so if you ever want information like that, just give me a call and I can try to pull some information for you. But it's really kind of interesting. Sorry about that. I got off topic. Um, there's also going to be unique clicks. So that's just the number of clicks your email receives. Um, that that is the number of clicks that your actual auction receives, I guess I should say, on that email. And then distribution is the percentage of opens your email received in the total email. So it's just some of the stats that's included. And this is what it looks like. Pretty basic. The email lists that are sent out are firearm registered bidders. That's always selected. General interest is always selected. Those are people that have come to our website and signed up. Those are those people. And then all registered firearm bidders from MarkNet members. So I select every single member's bidders for the email. And then the emails that are sent out is included. And here's the open rate and click rates and the segmentation list, unique clicks and distribution. And then this is what your email looks like. And just remember, this is all kind of customizable. If you want a certain picture or you want a certain title or something like that, or certain lot use, just let me know. You can email me at sarah@marknetalliance.com, or you can give us a call at the office and I will help you through that. Um, that's pretty much about it. Um, if anybody has any questions right now, I can answer them, or like I said, you can email me or give me a call, and I would love to help you. But okay, all right. Well, if we're not gonna have any questions or anything like that, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my page, and we can close for right now. So thank you for everybody for who attended. And again, if you have questions, just give me a call or email me. Thank you.